Alright, let's get the ignition assembly back in place here, or the ignition module. First thing I'm gonna, so this is the end that fits in the ignition module. So I'm just gonna feed the ignition wires through the hole that's in the back side here of the crankcase, goes into the intake area. Slide that grommet in past through there. Actually, I think I'm going to do it this way. Do have to get that grommet fitted in there. Doesn't really look like it's well designed for that spot. It's actually round in shape, and it fits into I guess a case where you're fitting a round grommet into a square hole. Philadelphia. Heard my family asking where the Liberty Bell was. Had to yell it out.
Thanks, Google Ball.
Really hard to kind of show that in here, but not at all uncommon for these rubber bits to be a real pain in the butt to install. And this particular one did not get replaced, so I have to be careful so that I don't wreck it. I'm just trying to pull it through here so that the groove seats in the groove of the case. Not wanting to cooperate. There. Just got it. Not terribly fun, that one there. Alright, these are just going to hang out for the time when the car box gets put on. Alright, let's see where you guys are at. Okay. So for the time being, try and situate these wires so they're not being too much of a pain on us. Module will sit in like this. Wires will fit in behind. The spark plug wire. Maybe not. Let's see how it's gonna work here if I... Yep, actually I do believe it does. It is supposed to. Hopefully you guys are catching this. I've situated the flywheel so that the magneto or the magnet on the flywheel is not up against the module here so that I can easily manipulate it. We're going to change that here in a second as soon as we get our gapper out. Hopefully you can't hear my family up there complaining about crap. Daughter from college arguing with my daughter at home upstairs while trying to make supper. Anyway, all right. Not going to worry about the wires just yet. It's time to get the gapper. Get the gap taken care of here. All right, we're going to stick the gapper right there. Kind of back off and hold the okay, so the gapper is in place. That should be the correct gap. Now we'll just tighten this down by hand. I'll go back and check the torque specifications and make sure this gets torqued correctly. Now I'm gonna just move this. Make sure that seems awfully tight. But it's supposed to be that way. We use the correct gap. All right. So now let's go ahead and get the wires installed where they're supposed to. So, and I kind of screwed that one up. Gonna have to re-gap it, most likely, because I forgot to put the what I believe is the positive lead on this terminal. All right. Gonna get this lead installed on here. Not quite sure why that doesn't want to go all the way down, but we're gonna make it go on down. There we go. Now there is a little clip on this that the negative lead is supposed to go into. All right. Now, make sure you can still see what's going on here. Gonna pop this gapper right back in place again. I doubt it moved any, because I did have the other bolt tight. Boy, that's just too tight for my taste. I just do not like it. It shouldn't be scraping that tightly. So let's try this again. All right, so we're going to try and somewhat tension the far side there. And then see if I can Get that back in place and see what we got for. Tell you what, I should be able to slip that in and out. The fact that I can't, there's a little bit of leeway in this. You don't have to have it bang on. So I'm gonna actually move it a little bit. There, a little bit wider, but at least I can get the tool in and out. Just a little concerned about having that gap too tight so that the flywheel ends up scraping.
I'm right next to her.
I can still feel it as it tries to pass by the magnets. All right, so ignition assembly is on.